Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton985, which is another Transformers Legacy video, and today we're taking a look at a figure I've been really excited to get, and that is going to be the Leader Class G1 Universe Sandstorm. So, of course, everyone knows by now this is a mix of cartoon and toy as far as the design goes, mostly cartoon design with the toy-style head. Three in one. He's a triple changer. Even says G1 triple changer Sandstorm, so you get helicopter mode there, dune buggy mode there, robot here and on the side. 32 steps between helicopter and dune buggy mode, and 19 steps between robot and dune buggy mode. So 40th anniversary logo there. You got that part of the symbol. Of course, open packaging. It's really thick cardboard. So let's go ahead and get them open and check them out. And here we have Sandstorm out of his packaging. Now, I took off the accessories just to show how he is, just straight out of the box. And, I mean, he looks pretty good. Not super cartoon accurate, but also, that's not what Legacy usually aims for. They usually aim for a little bit of toy accuracy, a little bit of stylization. So, I mean, this works. Would have really preferred, even though I'm contradicting myself right now saying this, would have wished they went with the cartoon head, but I understand why they went with more of a toyetic head, even though most of this design is based on the cartoon, a little bit of toy thrown in. So I do believe they hinted at possibly a handsome Sandstorm face coming out, so we'll see what happens. As far as accessory goes, he does have his rotor piece that just plugs right in to this backpack. Does have this little blaster, it just plugs right onto his forearm. And then here we have his sand blaster gun. So it goes right into there. And then we have the winch with the cage and rescue stretcher. I guess you could use this to lift up Micromasters or Titan Masters even. Maybe Core Class. So just mostly stuff for other modes. I mean, you can still use it here as like a weapon. I know they've showed it off in their images, kind of like animated Prowl using the traffic light. So if you really want to smack people around with basically a flail made out of a rescue cage, there you go. But looking at this guy, really nice coloration, nice bright orange here, along with the more kind of reddish orange for the chest, on the feet, the joints for the elbows. Got a little bit of that on the trim here, some more on the back, of course the fin and the helicopter rotors. Got black plastics and black paint here on the torso. Got that lighter orange paint there on top of the head. Really nice blue eyes and the silver face. You got silver paint here. Same with the, I guess, abdominal section there. Of course, some gray plastic for the hands. Got, I think this is paint. I'm not sure if it's paint or the plastic color, but it works really nice. And rubber, well, not really rubber, but not silicone either. PVC tires. So yeah, there's that. Here he is compared to the Thrilling 30 version of him, which kind of ruins the whole idea of him being a leader class, especially when this was considered a Voyager class about 10 years ago. So, but this is more based on his IDW design. Not 100% accurate to how he looked in that comic, but definitely inspired by it, of course, being used from the Springer mold. Although, if I remember correctly, I believe someone said that Springer was a retool of this. They just released Springer first. I can't remember how that actually went, but we'll be seeing him again here shortly for vehicle mode comparisons. Anyways, head is on a ball joint. It's hard to tell because it's kind of hard to just articulate his head, but mostly just get some side to side out of it. I guess a little, no, yeah. It's on a ball joint, but it's just more of a swivel than anything else. Got 360 at the shoulders, all the way out. Bicep swivel on this little plate here, so it kind of breaks the sculpt a little bit. Double jointed elbows, again, kind of like what I was talking about with Brawn. Kind of get what you want out of that. You get a wrist swivel. Get a waist swivel, although it is hindered by the backpack. But you get pretty much what you would need out of it. get all the way forward and then some back to there. That's a decent amount back. All the way out. Thigh swivel. 90 at the knee. And almost 90-degree ankle tilt. And you do get some downward movement there. So yeah, pretty decent articulation. So we'll go ahead and remove this blaster and go ahead and start getting him into vehicle mode. So we're going to start with the dune buggy mode because that's the easiest mode to get to. Go ahead and just close up the feet here and collapse. His legs. I find it easier just to bring them out like that, and should be a click into place, but I guess it worked now. So there's that. Bring down the foot. Same thing on this side. Bring the leg forward. Collapse. It should, like I said, it should. There we go. Okay, that one's already clicked in. Make sure all these are straightened out. Go ahead and tab these sections together. My copy doesn't want to stay tabbed all the way, but that's pretty good. Right, from here, open up the arm, flip the hand in, close it back up, and just kind of collapse it. Open, flip, close, collapse. Go ahead and rotate this pistol back. Open up the chest here, bring it forward. Now with the head here, it's on this like triple pin section. Go ahead and bring that all up. Go all the way. Oh, flip his head back, and then flip that down. And these little hexagonal pieces will go right onto those little posts, just like that. Then these two tabs on the cockpit piece here will tab into the kneecaps. Okay, straighten up the arm, fold that down. Actually, we do want to bring these forward, my bad. The nut tab right there will go right into that slot right there. So just like that. Same thing over here, bring this down. Plug that into there. Let's split the tail fin, and this is just the base dune buggy mode without all the accessories added to it. So what you'll want to do next, to get those accessories attached, go ahead and wind up the winch, and we'll just tab right into there. Unplug this. You want this bar facing towards the back because these two, or these four posts are a little bit wider than these two. And then these secondary middle ones here, we'll just slide right into those sections. Just like that, forming that roll bar. Now with this section, you want to flip it around to where you get these tech details. And there's a hexagonal port there that will go onto that post, and then two slots right there that will go around these tabs. Just like that. There we go. I'll just take a sandblaster and plug it into the roof of the cage. Alright, so for vehicle mode, you can see a lot more of this darker orange as well as the black, just taking up the front end here. A little bit more with the gray as well here at the back. It does kind of have a nice sloped angle. I mean, it is a dune buggy, and you know, he rolls quite well. For some reason, the tires on mine are a little awkward. I've been trying to fix that, but it's not too bad. Like, he's not going to be rolling around a whole lot. It is a little bit more on the cartoon side than it is compared to the G1 toy. It just looks really weird, like just the way it is like this. So, but not too many complaints. I mean, it does what it needs to, and like I said, it rolls pretty well. So you got the yellow headlights here. I forgot to mention that. Also got that mesh for the windows there. The whole engine being back here, just like most actual dune buggies. Yeah, I really like what they've done here. You even got the little caster wheels here for the helicopter mode. They don't quite touch the ground, but hey, it could work. Like if the suspension goes out, you got these to back it up. And here he is compared to the 2013 Thrilling 30 version, or 2014. And yeah, this vehicle mode is so weird on this one. Just the giant rear tires with the regular front ones. It's so odd. It's so weird. And then of course, you know, his version of the sandblast that just plugs onto the roof like that. Doesn't really work. It's the only thing I miss about it. Well, that was pathetic. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the new one into helicopter mode. Okay, so to get him into helicopter mode, go ahead and remove both blasters here. Remove this skid plate. There we go. And remove the cage piece as well as, oh, come on. It is a tight squeeze. There we go. Get that out of there. All right, so from here, go ahead and untab these from here. Actually, oh, no. I was going to say we could go to robot mode, but I mean, we're kind of doing that. All right, so flip this section in, just like that. Bring this forward, bring up his head. You want to collapse this all the way back until it pops into place, just like that. So his head will be a little bit lower than it was in robot mode. And from here, bring this up and out of the way for now. Open these back up. So on the side, bring this forward. Now from here, bring this up and rotate the wheel. Bring that back. There is a tab right there that will go into a slot right there on the leg. That will just sit right there. Same from this. Bring this up. And we don't want to rotate that. We want to just rotate the wheel. Tab this side in. It should just go right into place. There we go. There's that. Just bring this whole section down to here. Take the arms, and they will just tab right in to those pegs right there, kind of like the front where they plugged in for vehicle mode. Or actually, it's just the, oh, it's the same side. Never mind. So yeah, tab right into there. Correcting myself a lot today. Bring these sections down, just like that. Bring the section down. Untab these, bring them out to the side, right to there. Rotate these sections 180 degrees. Just like that. Them forward. And they will tab right, or slot right onto those little tabs right there. Then from here, bring up the rotor blades, swing them around until they sit right into there. Bring this whole section back. Rotate the rotors around. Bring this section up. Just flatten this whole section down. Collapse that. Now this, we'll just tab. There's two tabs on the back here that go into the back of the feet. Just like that. Make sure that's all together. Go ahead and close up this panel, forming the rear of the helicopter, and then just open up each rotor blade. And then close this up. And there we have Sandstorm in its helicopter mode. All we got to do now is just put the crate back together. Or the lift cage, rescue stretcher, whatever you want to call it. Then this can tab right into here. So just right between the wheels. Just like that. I can pick up the crate and take off with it. I usually just leave it all unattached. And just plug the weapon right into the side here. So there's the sand blaster and his regular blaster pistol. So there is helicopter mode. And with those rear wheels from the dune buggy mode acting as the front landing gear, he does roll pretty well, especially even on those little caster wheels that he comes with. So neat little surprise with how well those roll. I really think most of it's coming from these large wheels at the front. Helicopter blades do rotate, but they don't quite rotate freely, just a little bit of added pressure here. Rear rotor turns just fine. But yeah, very nice looking rescue chopper. Got all the black windows here. You've got this little gunmetal gray and silver detail on the front. You got some more windows here. I think I might get the toy hack set because it does, I believe it does add more windows to the side. But yeah, not a bad helicopter mode at all. And again, makes a lot more sense than this VTOL thing that didn't even look like a rescue vehicle. It just looked like some Cybertronian thing, which, I mean, that's what he's supposed to be, is a Cybertronian kind of VTOL helicopter. You got the blades visible there. You can just rotate the wheels to give it that illusion. And then just fold that up. And then this, of course, just plugs in like Springer's blaster, and there's that little landing gear, so it raises it up all weird. Just not a very well done version of that accessory. So yeah, not bad for the helicopter mode, but not really a lot to talk about either. It is just very nicely done, very also accurate to the G1 toy. Again, opposed to the cartoon. So the Dune Buggy was more cartoon accurate. This is more, definitely more along the lines with the toy. And if you want, kind of drives me nuts not seeing a horizontal fin stabilizer. There you go. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get him back into chopper mode, then the Dune Buggy and robot. We'll just do it all in one quick transformation. Move those off the side, bring that back. It's up and around. Actually, untab this while you're doing that. There we go. That rotates around. Those just all collapse into that section there. There we go. Go ahead and collapse this back up, and it will tab into place, just like that. Untab these, bring them out, flip these up partially, and rotate these sections 180. Just get them back into place. Close that whole backpack assembly back up. From here, untab these, bring this back, flip out that window, untab these, bring that down, rotate, make sure that tabs into place, bring that forward, rotate, tab, bring that forward, close that up. From here, bring this up, out, flip the head back, flip that back, then bring these sections down. And there is Dune Buggy mode, of course, without the added parts. So then we'll go from here back to robot mode, starting with the head. Bring that up just at this kind of angle right there. Bring this whole chest piece back up. That will plug into there. Close those up. Split the legs and extend. Extend. Bring up the foot. Open up the heel. Open up the foot, or bring the foot forward. Open up the heel. Then matter of just opening the forearms. Bring out the hands. And extend. Extend. Flip out. Close up. And then we'll just give him back his sandblaster rifle and his little blaster. So there he is. There is Sandstorm back in robot mode. So as far as final thoughts on Sandstorm go, I really like how he turned out. There's just a few minor things I would have changed, but at the end of the day, I mean, he's pretty spot on to both the toy and the cartoon. Like, he is one of those that I feel is a good mesh between the two while updating some design elements. But I would love to see a more cartoon accurate version, a little bit more vibrant color, as well as, you know, that quote unquote handsome Sandstorm face. But even then, I don't think it's terrible. Even if someone just creates a new head for him, I think I'd be perfectly fine with that. So yeah, at the end of the day, I really like this for a leader class figure. I mean, he's got a couple things that inflate him to leader class, but I think just the engineering alone, with him being a triple changer, is enough to make it work in my book. I mean, a more simplified leader, but at the end of the day, again, I really like how he turned out. He's not my favorite figure at all, by far, but he is one of the better leader class figures to come out in a while. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my other Legacy videos, and this will be as part of that playlist. And check out those links down below. I will see you guys in the next video. So long, take care.